Okay, so we're here at a property. We're going to show you how to do a pre-move-in inspection video. Now, a pre-move-in inspection video is designed to demonstrate pre-existing defects that are in a property before a tenant moves in, so that when they move out, they don't get charged for those pre-existing defects. It's only fair. In the process, we're also going to show what's not defective, so that if our post-move-out inspection video shows some defects that aren't on this video, then obviously we have some prima facie evidence to make a airtight security deposit claim. And that's what we're all about, is being fair, but also making sure that we do it right and we win. So, with that in mind, I'm going to show you how to do a good setup for a pre-move-in inspection video. We're going to have to open everything. Cabinets, window treatments, closet doors, and then in the video we close them as we go along. That way we're showing the inside as well as the functionality of the doors and etc. So we'll go in and prep it, then we'll run our video. So come on in. Obviously, with any good video, you want to turn on every light switch that you can. Open up every window blind. You see I've got these blinds all the way up and open. That way we get in as much light as possible while we're filming the room. We got the whole place opened up. The closet doors we've opened up as well. And we're going to go through, in addition, make sure that every interior and exterior door is unlocked and open and ready to run in the video, so that we're not fiddling with the door while we run the video. And then we'll run it. That's good. Never seen a dishwasher this size. Look at this thing. It's so cute. Okay, so we got the place opened up. Everything, you notice we opened up all the kitchen cabinet doors and drawers and shelves and whatnot. That way when we come through, we can actually show the inside of the cabinets, show that they're clean. We can also show that the cabinet doors and the drawers are functioning. Now, another thing we want to point out carefully is we're going to show that we actually operate window treatments. Window treatments are one of the most common items that we make security deposit claims for, because kids, pets, and just rough wear and tear on them means we have to come in and replace them. This one right here probably costs $20–25 plus some labor, because these are the 2-inch faux wood ones. So we want to show that they're in good shape before each tenancy. Now we've got the place open. Let's go on out to the road and we'll start the video. Alright, so we're standing out here at the curb of the property, and before we run the video, I'm going to show you a few camera settings I want you to make sure that you have before you start the video. First thing is you should be able to see the date and time stamp, as well as, should be able to see date and time stamp. Alright, also, do you see up here this 0000? What that's telling us is the length of the film that we're running. YouTube and a lot of this video services will only allow a maximum 10-minute file length. I'm of the opinion that if it's going to take you more than 10 minutes to do the video, you're going to put people to sleep. So you have to try and do a steady video in 10 minutes or less. If it goes to 10 minutes and 1 second, they bump you off of YouTube, which is a good distribution service. So we've got everything all set. It's got our date and time stamp. Now let me show you what we're going to do when we start the video. Alright, you'll notice that we parked our cars across the street, and the reason that we don't park our cars in the driveway is, what do we make claims for a lot? Oil stains on the driveway, rusty radiator stains and whatnot. So we want to be able to show the condition of the driveway. It doesn't help if you've got your car parked there. So we have a clean open driveway, and the house is all opened up and ready to film. We've got our date and time stamp set. Now I'm going to do something. I'm going to zoom before I start the video. And you can see, if you look here real close, I'm actually zoomed in real tight on the 9846. Alright? The reason I'm doing that is we want that thumbnail to show up on the first frame of the video when we're looking at it on our computer. It helps us to easily identify which property we're shooting. After I zoom in on that, I'm going to hit record and I'm going to zoom out, and from then on I'm not going to zoom in again. If you watch a video with the zoom in, it's real hard to watch. Alright, so you don't want to have it that way. So here we go. I'm starting here, and I'm going to announce myself on the video, and I go through and say who I am, what the day is, what the address is, and the purpose of the video. So watch, here we go. Record, zoom out. This is Todd Breen. We're here at 9846 Daisy in Palm Beach Gardens. Today's date, May 7th, 2010. We're doing a pre-move-in inspection video. Now this, to make a good video, you take a series of connected still photographs. You'll notice I'm holding this camera still on the front lawn for 3 seconds or more. I'm holding it still on the house for 3 seconds or more. When you're watching this, you can focus on that. I'm showing you that the driveway has no oil stains on it, 3 seconds or more. Okay? So now we're going to start walking from here. And the first thing you do an exterior lap around the house before you go and do the interior. The purpose of that, you want to show if there's any broken glass, if there's any damaged screens, and generally show the condition of the landscaping and the exterior of the property. Very important to get a picture of your garage door, because between bikes and cars and hockey sticks and what have you, they can get dented, and you want to be able to show the condition before they moved in. Okay, you'll notice I'm stopping, moving really slow here so that you get an idea of what everything looks like. Part of the reason that you want to move slow is, if you've ever used video, you can take a still shot off of your video, but you can't do it very well if you're moving. Only from a still when you're holding the camera still. So now I'm showing the condition of the yard. You'll notice the hedges are all cut to the chain length. The grass is in good shape. Notice that it's been edged. Okay? So if we come back here in a year or 5 years and it's all overgrown and the lawn's dead, we've really focused on the condition of the grounds out here. Now, when I'm out here, one of the things I like to do on a single family is to come all the way to the back of the backyard and take another shot of the house. And the reason for that is we're looking at the roof from here we can see the roof and as much of the whole house as we can. And I'm holding it still. If there was turbines on the roof, you can show whether they're spinning or not. It's a real good documentary of the condition of the property. Okay, now we're over here, just showing the condition. Okay, good. We're also showing that there's no pressure cleaning needed on this patio. This property has been very well cared for, and it's rent ready. And if you get it back and it's all mildewed, it's up to you and what your policies are, but you might be able to charge for that. Now you'll notice I'm walking back kind of quickly here, all right? And I'm holding the camera as steady as I can. I'm holding it in my wrist like this while I'm walking. The reason for that, holding it like this, is it's a shock absorber. You don't want to hold it like this because then it bounces more. Another thing is, now I'm up to the front door and I'm slowing down again. The only reason I walked fast is because I was already viewing that. I'd already done that footage. So when you get in the front door, one of the things that you end up charging for a lot is damage to the front door, whether it's dirt or they trash the doorknobs or whatever. So you want to go ahead and show the condition of the front door. Now when you walk in to a property, you're going to want to take 6 shots of each room. You start with the ceiling shot. That way you get light fixtures. You're also showing the air conditioning vents. Do you see the vents there? If you ever see skid marks coming out of your AC vent, it's because people didn't replace the filter. And when they don't replace the filter, or they run your AC without a filter, it gets your whole ductwork dirty and it blows out and you see the skid marks on the ceilings. You can charge for that, but you want to document it. That's why you always start each room with a shot of the ceiling, 3 seconds. Then you kind of go eye level, walls and etc., 3 seconds. Then you go down and do floor, 3 seconds. Alright? Now if you do that on a room, now this is a big L-shaped room, so I'm going to turn this way 3 seconds. Come up 3 seconds. Ceiling 3 seconds. Now when I walk around to that corner over there and I do the same angles, I'll have every bit of this room documented, and that's the objective. Alright, so now we're coming into the kitchen. One of the things I like to do when I go into a house is I come in the front door and I follow the left wall all the way around the house until I get back to the front door again. And when you do that, what's going to happen is every video is going to be the same. You're going to walk in, walk out the same way. Now you've got 2 videos up on the screen, before and after, and you're cueing them and you're following the same path. It makes it a lot easier to look at your before and after when you follow the same trail. So your videos will all be the same if you walk in and follow the left. Now I'm walking by some windows and I've cracked them open to show that the window operators work, and I've also dropped or lifted the window treatments. So in the video I'm going to drop this down, and that shows that they're functioning and that there's no window slats or window treatments broken. Okay? So if you do that, show that your windows operate properly. Oops, it's on this side over here. You're showing that your windows operate properly and that the treatments are in good shape, and that's real good evidence. Another thing you're going to do, you come to the cabinets, okay, and you shoot them, and it shows that they're clean inside, and then you close them and it shows that the doors work. Same thing with the drawers. I'm showing you that the drawers are clean inside. I close them and show that they operate. Okay? Because a lot of times you'll end up charging people for cleaning. You know, underneath the kitchen sink, if they're not careful, they can actually cause cabinet damage by letting their contents leak. Okay? Showing that the kitchen sink is clean. Alright, and again we're going through our routine with all the cabinets, showing the inside is clean. There's a microwave here. I might just move it to show that there's no knife marks or burn marks underneath it on the countertop. And that's a real good thing that you want to show before a move-in, is the condition of the counters. Okay? Knife marks, and pot burn marks and cigarette burn marks are expensive, and we charge for them because we've documented them so well. Now here's the refrigerator. One of the important things we do whenever we're doing a video, we show the condition of it. We also want to look for the tag on it that shows the model and serial number. Alright? And depending on where it is, you got to do a little acrobatics to get to it. But I'm right now close up on the model and serial number here, and I'm holding it still. And that's really good if you ever have to document which refrigerator or which appliance was in a property, in case somebody decides to play musical appliances with you, or if you ever have to make an insurance claim on something, or a theft claim on something, you've got that documentation. Alright, so you're showing whether or not the crispers work, and the door racks are in place, because those are common charge items as well. Okay? Depending on your personal choice, you can have all of your stove burners on, glowing red, to show that they work. Alright? Okay, so now we're here to the oven again, and if you can, you want to get a close-up on the tag showing the model and serial number. You also want to show if the oven's clean. We charge for a lot of dirty ovens. Alright? And in that shot of the refrigerator, I showed you that there was no food in the crispers, in the drawers, because a lot of people forget they clean their fridge out, but they never clean it up. So we're done with the kitchen. We're coming to the garage, and again, I'm going to walk in, step to the corner, and do the floors. What do you see on garage floors a lot? Same thing as the driveway. Oil stains. So you want to look for them, and if they're there, document them. Then I'm going to go up for 3 seconds and show the condition of the walls, and up and show the ceilings. Okay? Now this is a garage door opener. If you're in the garage, the best way, you had to leave the door down in order to show the garage. Push the button, you'll show if it works, and you let a lot more light in for the balance of your garage video because the door is open. Alright? Now I'm going to walk around the left wall. I'm showing that there's some hurricane shields here. There's some shields here. Apparently the owner left some hurricane shutters, so you want to document anything that's loose. Alright, I like to show the condition of shelving by just grabbing a hold of it and make sure that it's been put on. Okay? And so now we've got a door to the backyard. We've already filmed the backyard. We're just showing the condition of the door and that it works. We've got some more shelves here. Okay? And now here's the laundry equipment. Again, a good idea to get the model and serial number. And then show the condition of the drum on the inside if there's any rust in it. Now the air handler is located out here, and it's real hard to get in to show the coil because it doesn't have a filter located on it, but in most homes we would go up to the air handler, remove the filter, show that the filter's clean, that we gave it to them with a clean filter, and show them that the coil itself doesn't have any need to be cleaned. Coil cleanings cost $300, and coils need to be cleaned when people run the AC unit without a filter. So you want to document that in your pre-move-in video as well as your post-move-out video. Okay, here's your washing machine. We're showing the make and model, showing the condition of the tub inside. So now we're going back. Remember, we're still following the left wall. And when we get this closet, we're showing the condition of it, then we're closing the door and showing the condition of it. And when we get to this opposite corner of that room, we're going to turn around and we're going to do the same thing. Carpet, flooring, right? We're also going to show walls 3 seconds and ceiling for 3 seconds. Now if there was a stain on the carpet, I would point it out while I was walking by and I would say, see the stain, that's pre-existing. The same way that I would point it out on a post-move-out inspection video where I'm pointing out damages, you zoom in on the actual damages. So now we're here in a new room, and again we're going to go ahead and go 2 different opposite corners. Doesn't really matter which corners you stand in, you just want to be diagonal when you're doing the room. This one's got a sliding glass door, Okay, so you want to be able to show if it works on the video. Showing the condition of doors, screens. Now in this case the screens are on the inside. I've already popped them open to show that they work. Alright, and we're going to come through again and do what we talked about before, which is the process of actually lowering each one to show that they work. Now if you want, some people are not quite this detailed, and that's fine. They can say, I've operated them all and I'm showing you the ones that have any damage. Or you can say, I've operated them all and they are damage free and I'm certifying that. That's a personal choice on how you want to do it. Now this screen right here is blown out. So I'm going to show this as blown out with the hole in it. Alright, and up here, kind of the same sort of thing. And so I'm going to say, hey, that was pre-existing defects. Let's make sure we don't charge anyone for it. Okay? Okay, so I'm walking in. I'm still following everything to the left. You'll notice left wall, which takes us to the master. And it doesn't matter if you start sealing walls and floor or do the opposite, just so long as you get all 6 shots in the room. Here's the closet. Again, I'm going to show the condition of the rod and the shelves with a little weight on them, like this, so that we're showing that they can support load. I'm going to also show the functioning doors on a pre-move-in video, because a lot of them get beat up. Okay, there's your window treatments, screens. I'm getting to this opposite corner. I turn around and I'm doing the floors, walls, ceiling. Showing the window treatments again and screens. Getting to a bathroom. Now in a bathroom, I stand out of the bathroom because if you go in it, you're too close to film it. So you want to try and get the door frames in your camera, and you'll get a lot more of the bathroom or small rooms into the view. All right, and so you're showing the condition of the fixtures, floors, and etc. Now some people like to actually pull the stopper and fill the sink and then show it draining. That's up to you. That way you can charge folks for stopped up drains and you show that the drains work properly. I guess it depends on the level of detail that you want in your business. Okay. A common item for charging is mold in a bathtub. So we should carefully show the condition of the tub and the tile and grout, so that we can show if there's any damaged missing tiles or any mold growing in there. Also, I'm going to show if the toilets work. Okay. I like to show that all the bulbs are in place. You know, if a house full of bulbs needs to be replaced because the tenant either took them with them or didn't replace them, you can spend $50 or $100 on light bulbs in the house, so we show that all the bulbs are working. So now we've come in, I'm still following the left wall, showing the condition of windows, window treatments. Okay, there's a little blemish on the drywall here, so I'm going to point it out. Alright, not that it's damaged, but if it was damaged, we would certainly try and show that beforehand. 3 seconds on each. Okay, continue around. Going to show the closet shelves. Okay. Now you'll notice that a good video ends up at the front door, because that's where you started. Okay. and that shows the condition of the back side of the front door when you're done. Now, when you're going to finish a video, you never stop a video in the middle. It's always a clean run. All right? When you're going to finish, you say, okay, so today's date is May 7th, 2010. This is Todd Breen doing a pre-move-in inspection video at 9846 Daisy in Palm Beach Gardens, and this concludes that video. If you end that and begin that, that's a real good touch for documentation. So now I hit stop and we're good. Now I'm going to double check the length on that video. It was 14 minutes because I was teaching you, but you would want to make sure it was 10 minutes or less and just move through and do it. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching.